guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. And as you can see from the topic, lazy faith. Are you lacking motivation, inspiration, just a passion for your day-to-day life? Again, this is something that I think that many of us can say that we go through, and I'm not exempt from that because I've been feeling that for a couple of weeks ago. I felt that. I really can say that I did feel that, but I'm going to teach you, or not even teach you, I'm going to tell you 4 things that I did to overcome those emotions and those feelings, so stay tuned. My number 1 tip, guys, and you might see me looking down just because I made some notes, but my number 1 tip would be just to really figure out yourself. You got to figure out what motivates you. You have to know what pushes you and what ignites you to do certain things, and that's going to take a lot of self-discovery, right? I mean, if it's for you to turn on some worship music, if it's for you to look at affirmations, you just really have to self-dig and figure out what motivates me, what pushes me, what gets me amped and fired up, right? And I think another thing too is that seeking purpose is so crucial, because I think once you hit that jackpot of knowing what your purpose is, I think it helps you to just continuously grind, continuously push, because you see and you know that there is something for you here, you know? So seek purpose, you know, figure out what it is that you were created to do and to be. And again, I have many things on Spiritually Faithful. Again, I'll put that Instagram handle up here that can help you in that process of just trying to find your purpose. But again, really dig deep into figuring out who you are, what you're made of, what gets you amped, what gets you sad, you know, and just stay away from the things that, you know, get you in those moods or get you feeling certain ways, but put yourself towards areas that really gravitate and ignite that fire within you, right? So again, seek purpose and just really try to figure out what motivates you and what moves you. I'm going to use a simple example. Let's just say that you've just been having faith in God just to open some doors for you in terms of like a new home, just anything in that regards, you know, drive around some areas of the home that you desire, do it, you know, every weekend and just like meditate on it, pray about it, pray when you're in the car, like, you know, you have to be able to visualize things, and it's good to have that visual picture of what it is that you're desiring, right? So it's not just about tangible things, but the idea is that you have to put yourself in the space that you're able to be able to see the vision of what it is that you're desiring, to see things that motivate you, to see things that move you, to see things that ignite you, so that it propels you into the person and who you want to be for yourself. My number 2 tip would be to get into some faith-based communities. If you have, you know, if you're on Instagram or any type of social media, find the outlets, because there's so many online programs, obviously because of the whole COVID matter, but find some online resources that you can be in communities that you're seeing uplifting things, you're hearing uplifting things, you're feeding yourself with that, you know, with that mantra based on a day-to-day basis. For me, on my Instagram, for example, I have different communities that I'm a part of where I see scriptures, I see daily positive feeds, and it's just so enlightening. It gives you the boost that, you know, that you need in order to kind of like sustain you for that day. And not only that, but a lot of those communities have online group meetings or whatever the case is, you know, that you can take part in just to kind of get yourself meeting new people and just being a part of a community that can really help to boost your day-to-day mantra of doing this thing called life that we're doing. So my 3rd tip would be just to really get yourself speaking to people who feed you spiritually and motivationally, who just nourish you in that sense, right? I feel so incredibly blessed because there are 2 people that I can think of off the bat that when I speak to them, they just feed me and nourish me spiritually. And obviously God is the key and the main source of that, but they are motivation for me just to keep going, and they inspire me, and I just love having conversations with them, and I love being in the presence of having those conversations with them. So what I would suggest is make time for those individuals. Make it, you know, obviously people are busy, but I mean, make it where you speak to them once a week. you know, once every 2 weeks, but make sure you keep close to those people who just feed you and nourish you, and that when you're around them, it's just electrifying, or not even around them, but when you speak to them, it's electrifying. That it just does something to your spirit, it uplifts you. Those are the people that you want to stay close to. And again, I know that some people unfortunately don't have it where they can think of people off the bat that do that for them. But like I said prior to in the previous tip, get in those faith-based communities. If you can't off the bat just identify people that do that for you, you know, within your community that you have currently. So guys, this is my last tip, and I'm sure this is a tip that many of us do, but just remember to feed your spirit daily. Make sure that you're in prayer. Make sure that you're communicating with God. Make sure that you're reading the word. Make sure that you're just feeding yourself with positivity and positive things throughout the day. And again, the key, have conversations with God on a day-to-day basis. Open your word and just really let that penetrate your mind, your body, and your soul. And I know that many of us do it, but it's such an important key, and it's such an important tool for us to just keep consistent on a day-to-day basis. Even though you feel like it might not be doing anything, it is doing stuff, because it's feeding your spirit, it's nourishing you. So make sure that you do that on a day-to-day basis. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, just like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Bye.